Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the mini series that I figured we can have fun with starting called Show Me Your D and I'll Show You Mine. Basically, D being desktop environments. You sickos. I was just mentioning desktop environments. So this is mine. This is KDE Neon. And some of this stuff is, things that I do for every desktop environment. And then some of this is experimental. I guess we'll start with the install. After I install everything or install the operating system, I just recently decided to practice the good habit of just tracking all the stuff that I use in my apps. So basically what I did was created a spreadsheet where I track all the apps I use. So literally right after install of KDE Neon, I just went and searched for these things and installed everything that was available. Atext, Audacity, Chrome, Chromium, Dropbox, Firefox, Hangouts, Kazam, Kdenlive, OpenShot, Mailspring, Cubzilla, Synapse, GNOME, or Kupfer, depending on which operating system I'm on. Sometimes neither. For this one, I didn't have to. Telegram, Theme, Tor, VLC, Yak Yak, YouTube Downloader, Zim, TeamViewer, Plex, Handbrake, NitroShare, and then sometimes I decide whether the place where I get it from, whether it's Snap version or the website for the latest, if it's like a PPA or something like that. So yeah, that's where I get these things from. Now, what's interesting is just even more recently, I decided to kind of track my tweaks for KDE, so that if I do have to jump from another edition, I can just kind of remind myself, boom, and just do these things in one easy shot. So yeah, task switcher to grid, desktop switcher 1 and 2, just have two windows, or two virtual desktops rather. Screen edge, top left, triggered at 15%, so I want to do one of these guys, bam. And then slide over windows, because I like having the best of both worlds, where I can snap something but also drag it over if I wanted to. So that is that. So once I got all that set up, I usually set up the panels on top. And the reason for that is because, this may sound stupid, but it's just my way of thinking. I like to have a very logical viewpoint on all this. Is that I like to have the shortest distance between my Windows management and when I want to close, minimize, or change the size of my windows. Like the top area of the screen real estate here is prime real estate, meaning like I just minimize my mouse cursor movement here, and so I just like having that, switching it from here or here, and if I want to exit out something, boom, here. And it's just really short and sweet. Also, I like having the bottom panels free because it gives me more of an immersive experience. So, and these are small things that I borrowed from GNOME. I just can't really entertain having GNOME because their extension, you got to use extensions to make it somewhat usable, and I just don't like the direction they're going. I mean, notifications, taking that away, like not even having an option to bring it back. That's just, I don't know. I think it's really dumb. So I like to borrow from the good things that GNOME has done. And great thing with KDE and Plasma is that, simple but powerful when needed. I can customize it as to my heart's content. And so this whole thing about, it's too configurable, I just don't buy that at all. I think it's actually great that you have that at your disposal. And once you go to like the system settings, I mean, also, if you search for the term, you'd be fine. You'd find everything you need. Now, one thing I am experimenting with is the folder view here on my desktop. I kind of like having like MX16.1, they have like the panel applet where if I click on this, it gives me a drop down of documents, downloads, log, that kind of thing, kind of like old school GNOME 2. And I'm kind of like trying to emulate that, but just on the desktop here. So that if I want to go somewhere real quick, I'm just going through here instead of clicking around here. I go direct to where I want to go. So that's the only thing really experimenting with. And that's like a quick tour of my desktop. Show me yours, and I just showed you mine. See ya. Peace.